Greetings and welcome to Spirit Knocks for Brooklyn Mosaic. Today we're going to talk about the importance of doing a noise fast during your spiritual awakening journey. The importance of shutting it down. Like, you have to shut out all the noise, all the distractions, and really get in touch and in tune with your inner voice to ascend on this journey, if you will. I had saw something on TikTok, and I don't think it's a coincidence. As you all know, I'm all about the synchronicities, right? Something came across my feed about a brother who created this beautiful music, and if I find a link, I swear I will put it in the description. But he created this beautiful music without words. And he said that he had went on some sort of retreat, and it was a noise fast, right? And during this noise fast, you don't have any eye contact, you do not speak, you do not have any internet, and you're definitely not using any phones. And I was like, oh, like, I'm inspired. And I think I even wrote that in his message box. I'm inspired, and his music was beautiful. So all I could think, it just stayed on my mind. And lately I've been unsubscribing from channels that I feel like are not feeding my spirit at this point, that are not a part of my journey. And I'm so thankful for those channels because they helped me to get to where I am. But as your journey changes and as you ascend in this journey, I think it's important to get rid of old things, to move old things out and make way for new things, new information, new experiences, new people, right? So that's what I did. I had been unsubscribing from channels that I really like, hair channels, and I don't even watch a lot of that stuff anymore. So I supported those channels when I did, and now I'm moving on to another part of my journey, and I don't want all of this stuff in my feed. I found it to be very distracting. I was getting a lot of like reality stuff, and again, this was the second time that I'm going through something like this, right? Because the first time was when I was in the States, and I completely had my internet service like changed. I told them I no longer wanted cable, I only wanted the internet, and I thought I was making a really big move then because I was able to control what information, or I should say manage what information I was allowing to feed my spirit. And I had, I was looking at people that looked like me. I was looking at shows that brought me joy. I was able to look at things on YouTube and be a regular subscriber to stuff that was about my journey. So now I'm at another stage, and I've had to do that again. And this time I've had to do it with, what I was managing. Right? So it's not even about what was being forced on me with television and cable, but now it's about how these noisy things try to infiltrate your peace, right? So now I decided to do that, and I unsubscribed from these channels, and I'm like, you know what? I need a break. I need a break from social media, all of it. So I shut it down from Friday night, this past weekend, Friday evening at about 11 p.m., I decided I was going to shut it down. But prior to doing that, do the responsible thing, right? Get on your, go to your contacts, let your people know you're going offline so that people are not unnecessarily worried about you, right? So I let my key people know, listen, I'm going to be offline for the weekend. I'm doing a noise fast. I even put it on my status on WhatsApp, which was shared on my Facebook. I'm not available this weekend. When I ran into people who were like, oh, I'll see you tomorrow, I'm like, no, I'm not available until Monday. And I meant that. And so I started this noise fast, and at 11 o'clock Friday night, I made sure everything was charged up. I turned off all my phones. And so far I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm going to bed, it's cool. But sometimes when I have dreams, I have uploads during the night, I grab my phone. But this time I grabbed my writing pad and I wrote down what I needed to write down. And then I found myself wanting to let people know things that really were not relevant, but not so important that it couldn't wait until Monday. So then I decided, okay, I'm just going to make a list of who I need to contact. I pushed that to the side. And then I just started like just really doing some, introspection about what I was hoping to get from this journey. And I remember going to walk out on the beach, and that was my first test, right? Was I really going to be able to do this? Because I see people in the mornings that I usually greet. And I couldn't have any eye contact. So I kind of just took the long way, kind of avoided people a little bit. And that was cool. I had a great morning. I got back in the house, and then I'm in the house and my power runs out. I'm like, here we go. I'm going to have to go outside now.